Hello and welcome to SquishiVision. I'm about to give my immediate thoughts on Ms. Marvel seeing red. I've had a very busy, hectic day, and also I was caught in a flash rainstorm. May or maybe not a flash one because it was what's predicted, but whatever. So I was wet for a long period of time, and now I'm just like warming up from that. So pretty groggy, pretty tired, but I'm about to give my immediate reactions to this episode, having just watched it. Not scrub through, look for any details, just kind of immediate reaction to it. Why do they have a dog? Weird thing to pick up on, I know, but my understanding of Pakistani culture is they don't really keep dogs as pets. It's not really a thing in Pakistan. They might keep them as guard dogs, but not really as pets. But I guess there's exceptions to every rule. It's strange. A lot of the ways that they were behaving were very westernized, which is weird because they're going east, and I was able to, just by some of the weird behaviors in the previous episodes because it was American Pakistani. I don't know much about American Pakistanis, but I recognize even less. Like, why is her enemy speaking English? Like, a lot of people in that generation can't speak English. I mean, maybe she's just particularly educated, so I guess it can happen. But certainly, she would be speaking Urdu. I mean, I guess we can assume we can assume they're speaking Urdu, and it's just we're hearing it in English, I guess. But alternatively, like, don't chicken out on it. They can speak Urdu all the time. So subtitle it. It's 2022. We can do that. Um, and I guess she's a kind of also her calling Kamala Jinn is not something that I'm sure she would do as a Muslim, but what else? Something else as well. I don't know. She was a very progressive grandma for someone who's that old and lives in Pakistan. But I guess whatever. Um, I mean, to be fair, she's not a typical person considering what's happened to her. But to be fair, the rest episode was fine. Those pretty much all the objections. I was right about the gin. Um, about them not actually being a jinn, but being like the line about how if Thor landed in this place, he'd be called a jinn as well. So she's not acting as if she's like what jinn actually are. It's just what they've been called because they're very similar. They are very similar with the whole similar plane of existence, but like unseen made of light thing. Very similar, but they're acting as if they're clarifying that they're not the same things. That's great. That's fine with me. That's kind of what I predicted. Yeah, this is a very action-packed episode. Um, I think it's predominantly actually there's a lot of things action-packed on. It kind of makes me want to go visit. I've not visited in like 22 years, so I kind of feel like I'm using out a lot. But also not that bothered. And yeah, it was pretty action. I mean, a lot of it was quite predictable. Like, yeah, she's met by she's reached a point where she's being met by people who know a lot of things, who can do exposition. She's got a mentor who tells her a bit about her powers, and that mentor's immediately gonna die. So she'll figure the rest out. What's his name? The bad woman's son. Why did he help her escape? Like, surely he'd be fine with him being in prison, right? I mean, I guess maybe not, but like, he was fine. Okay. He was looking at rose tinted glasses, and he's like, "Well, it's my mother. I've got to help her out," kind of thing. And the guy did just slap her. So I guess if you someone slapped your mother, you would intervene. So I guess, um, just I don't know. I mean, my reaction was this is a bit odd, but I guess he still loves them. So I guess that makes kind of sense. Um, and then somehow they got to Pakistan like quite fast. And yeah, it was decent action sequence. Not much really to say. I mean, the action wasn't fantastic. A lot of it was very shaky, kind of a bit confusing. Like, I mean, most of it was just a chase sequence, and some car driving stuff, and like, not a lot of it was kind of. But then it would make sense considering that Ms. Marvel isn't like an acrobat. The other guy was Kareem, but she isn't, so would make sense for it to be kind of just panicky and grounded and stuff. So that was fine. Not much else to really comment on that. sorry, a bit achy from a long day. It was nice to have that kind of heart to heart with her mum and Nana me over kind of their relationship. It's definitely like an Asian, like, you know, again, these small details are really good to see, like the whole massaging the foot thing as a bonding thing between you and the parent. Um, that's good to see. A bit surprised that by the fact that her cousins spoke English in a very Americanized way. Like, I don't know, my relatives in Pakistan, when they speak English, it's much like my dad speaks it. It's English is a very strong Pakistani. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are not English native speakers. When they learn English, they learn the American pronunciation for some reason. American English over British English, and so they tend to speak with a slight American tilt. I think that is the case of some places in Pakistan, maybe more formally educated places. But like no one in my family who I've talked to from Pakistan speaks American English. So it's a bit weird that they are. But then I guess their family is American Pakistani. So maybe that's to do with it. I guess if they learn English from a source that was Pakistani American, then that might be why they learned from there. I did like the whole like 3D cube thing that was showing the history. That was a nice to show things. Gosh, it's hard to do media analysis when you're falling asleep. And you have like 50 other things on your mind, and also you need to go pee. Yeah, just oversharing there like I normally do. Um, yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I guess it wasn't the kind of. It wasn't a wham fourth part of it. Now we've got the next 2 episodes, so I think it's hopefully going to wind down and keep itself a bit contained. I think we've got an explanation of the facts. We've hit all the kind of narrative milestones. We've got a clear opposed goal and stakes are set. Although it is the other thing about her seeing, I assume, a vision of the past. She means to be transported back to the past of both photos I've seen of Pakistan in the present day or anything. She could easily just be president of Pakistan. Am I right? Zinger? Whatever. Burn? Whatever. So, presumably there is something else going on that will help her. She hasn't quite kind of costumed up yet. She's getting closer. Don't know why. Actually, don't know why she took a mask off when she was in that public place, and then they're like, she took a mask off. And he kept it on because obviously, but she was like, okay, well, here's a good place to put a mask off, and then they'll get ready to fight, and they're like, well, I'm gonna put your mask back on. Isn't the whole point to protect your identity in public? But I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there because clearly I'm not feeling it. I'm a bit off, and I need to go toilet and shower and have a nap. So thanks for watching. It was payday yesterday, so I'm hoping to buy the rest of the components of my new computer and I can go back to streaming my proper quality instead of my backup quality. So hopefully that'll come pretty soon. Alright, cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.